Hello everyone, Tommy from Pizarro's PCs, and it's Sunday, so today is boot sale day. Hello everyone, welcome back. So today I haven't really found too much. I went to 2 boot sales today, and I've got a guest here in case you can hear some rattling in the back. Big C's here in the back. He will come around to pick up some wrestlers, but he didn't want to be on camera, so I said that's fine, just stay over there and don't make too much noise. I was up quite late last night, obviously watching the events unfold in my home city of London, the terror attacks going on. So when my alarm clock went off at 5:30, I snoozed it. I wasn't really in the mood for booting this morning, but I had pre-arranged to meet someone at Tripe's boot sale in Orpington. A guy I've known for a couple of years, James, who is on Instagram under JR Noble 1979. There's his account there, if you can see that. Bit blurry. I pre-arranged to pick up just one thing, to be honest with you, but I ended up buying several bits off him. So the thing that I arranged to get off him was this. I haven't actually opened it, but I've already got one of these anyway. This is the Masters of the Universe original 80s duvet sheet, and I do have one here somewhere. I don't know where it is. It's about anyway. But so now I've got 2 of them. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, and I did also get a few other bits off him. So he gave me this He-Man Masters of the Universe Road Ripper pull cord, and I think I've got a Road Ripper in the stock room, so that will go with that. Also got NBA Jam off him on the Mega Drive, complete with instructions. That's for myself when I get a minute to play that. What else did we get? He gave me this Attack on Grayskull. I think this was like an action transfers thing, but it's not complete. It's obviously missing, but he said that he just threw that in for me and let me have that. Got a Teenage Mutant Hero or Ninja Hero UK little holdall bag. What do you reckon, Big C? Oh, I reckon it suits me, mate. Yeah. I got that off him. I got a couple of Masters of the Universe comics, number 52 and number 51 off of him. So he done this whole job lot for me. Obviously I'm going to keep some bits for myself, and I will sell some bits on. I've got a real Ghostbusters sticker album, not in the best condition, and it's half filled. Some holograms in there. Yeah, have a look at that. That's old school, mate, that is. And also a Planet of the Apes Viewmaster, which is, I think, has got 3 discs in it, and this looks like it hasn't actually been opened. It's completely sealed. I've got that off him. And I'm going to give that to a friend of mine, Ken, who's also on Instagram, Ken's Vintage Toys. So that's for him. I'll look after him with that. So yeah, James done all of that for me, all that lot for £25, all in. I'd already pre-arranged to get the bed sheet off of him for 15 quid. So obviously give the rest of the gear to me for £10. So I know you'll probably be watching this. JR Noble 1979, is it? I think it was, I said. Yep, on Instagram, and he's also got an eBay page under Jimbo Knob, it is, yeah, and he sells all sorts antiques. I'm just looking at his page now. He used to sort of just do toys, but he seems to do a bit of everything now. What's that there? A BMW vintage pin. There you go. So he does all sorts. So thanks to James for that. And then while I was there, but because I got there so late, all the lizards had probably just blitzed the place and took everything. So I didn't really pick anything up. I did manage to get this Ghostbusters vintage cassette, which has got 10 tracks on it from the film. Yeah, Ray Parker Jr. Original soundtrack album. I paid £1 for that, so I'm sure some Ghostbusters fan will probably want that. And then tragically, I picked up this Mecha Godzilla from 1995 Toho, but he is missing his tail. Bad times, man. Sad times. But he will look alright in my collection, and I had to give him a home. She wanted 150. I said not without the tail, so she said £1, and I thought, yeah, go on then. But he'll probably display well if I face him like that without the tail. But there you go, £1 on that one. Then I went to another boot sale. So I was waiting for Mr. here, who was an hour late on the train, so I travelled to another boot sale and I managed to pick up a couple of little bits and pieces. I picked up this Batman the Movies graphic novel, which is collecting the official comic adaptations of the Warner Brothers motion pictures. But I just showed it to Big C, and it is a little bit wet. It probably looks like it's picked up a bit of moisture, and it's got a little bit of mould, so I'm going to have to put it on. Well, I ain't having the radiators on any time now, so...
What have they been doing with it?
I'm going to have to put it out there on the balcony, but paid £1 for that, so that's not too bad. Picked up a few other little bits and pieces, some 1995 mini Power Ranger toys. I got 3 of the White Ranger, 1 of the red and 1 of the blue, and then I also got this little Kellogg's Tony the Tiger. They were like 15p each or something, or 10p each, nothing serious. Then I've got this Rambo trilogy on VHS box set for £1. But thinking about, I know Vic is a big Rambo fan, so you probably want that. And then lastly, I picked these all up off the same person for 10p each. So these are the little, that's the little Luke Skywalker Star Wars figure, 10p. Got a Screech from Masters of the Universe, both claws as well, 10p. A Kevin Nash figure, which is from TNA 2010 by Jax, 10p, not bad. And also a Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner, again 2010, isn't it? Yeah, TNA Jax figure, and you've already claimed that, haven't you? There you go.
Love that.
So yeah, that was pretty much it, guys. Not the greatest day, and if not for the fact that I wouldn't have met James today and picked up all these bits off of him, it would have probably been a really shocking day. But I wasn't really in the mood for car booting this morning, and I didn't get to the first car boot until about 8:30, I think. You know, we know that that's not a really good time to be going booting. You need to be there at 6 AM to be getting the good bits. But yeah, thanks to James for all them bits. And like I said here, not a great morning, but if there's anything of any interest to anyone, hit me up, and I'm sure we can do a deal. So thanks for watching this quick little video, guys. If you ain't subscribing, please consider to do so. Leave a comment in the box below. Don't forget, you can catch me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter under Pizarro's Pieces. Until next time, guys, from myself and the shadow, Big C in the back, I'll see you then.